the sound's going to be like on this, but we're going for a walk this way, I think. So a lot of you may have noticed that in the last few weeks there's not been much activity on the channel, especially coming up to Halloween. You know, October's a really important month for horror channels. Here's ridiculous. It's a really important month for horror channels. That's when you get, you know, a lot of you are all big horror fans and you love all that, but people who just dip their toe into it kind of go out and look for that in October, and that's how a lot of channels in October grow. Unfortunately, we haven't uploaded anything. I haven't uploaded anything these last few weeks, and so as some of you know from some stuff I've put on social media, I had a loved one who unfortunately contracted COVID, ended up on a ventilator, got off the ventilator. We thought everything was going well after that, and then suddenly had to go back on the ventilator and sadly passed away. We're all devastated by that loss, and so for anyone who thinks that COVID isn't a real thing, or that somehow it's a conspiracy or any of that sort of thing, I can tell you, you know, it's not, it's legit. And you want people to be able to get on with their lives and live their lives. And I know that having lockdowns and things like that significantly impacts people, but it's difficult to get that balance right. So we've been dealing with that as a family, and that's why I haven't uploaded anything to the channel. The last 2 or 3 years I've kind of been beset by a lot of family tragedies. You know, you can kind of go through life for a long time and everything's fine, and then a few bad things happen all at once. So that's life. You've got to pick yourself up, you've got to care for each other, look after each other, and you've got to move forward as best you can. You've got a lot of things to look forward to as well. You know, in a few weeks I'm going to be a dad again, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I already have a beautiful daughter who's now just about to turn 4 in the next couple of months, and that's wonderful. And see, life has these tragedies and has these terrible moments, and they do sometimes make you question things, but it's important to be grateful for what you have and to hold on to each other. Well, I'm here actually. This path always makes me sort of, it gets me to a place where I can drum up a lot of ideas. I walk along it sometimes, and again, you wouldn't know if I did this, Don't know if you can see, there's the motorway. So, but when I walk along this path, I've actually written 2 short films, scripts, like specifically take place on this path. It's funny how you can see little pieces of landscape that can make you think of things, a couple of ideas. Still have a lot of ideas, a lot of things I want to do. I know I'm a bit dishevelled, but I hope you can all deal with that. And greying. I didn't have a lot of grey hair until about a year ago. Cascade failure. I think what fascinates me sometimes is how you can find these little pockets of woodland in really heavily built up areas. You can find little places. You just need to go and explore. I think I might do more of these sorts of out and about sort of videos in and around the town I live, and just especially if I can't get things out in the channel. I know people might not be into that sort of thing, but there are a few little creepy locations that I've found over the years where I live, and I think some of you might dig them, you know. Did I just say dig? I just said dig. Back to the 60s, man. Obviously, I would have really wanted to have got stuff out in time for Halloween. That probably won't happen now. I don't want to get people's hopes up, but there might be something before Halloween, possibly, but don't be surprised if you don't really hear from me again until sort of around about the start of November. And then, things might be a bit patchy again because, like I say, we'll have a newborn in the house. I'm trying my best to continue to write and produce my podcasts and work on the YouTube channel in my spare time whenever I can. I'm taking a little walk right now through some woods nearby. It's these woods always make me laugh because you walk through them. And if I took the sound away, you'd be like, oh, these are actually quite, it's a nice little woodland walk. It's quite pretty. There's a motorway right there, which you can probably hear. I just always tell myself, oh, it sounds like waves. It sounds like the ocean. But I walk through these woods sometimes just to stretch my legs. It's good to do that, it's good to try and get out of the house. I always work from home anyway because I'm a writer, and I think a lot of people have tasted the kind of the isolation of working from home. A lot of people have experienced that over the last year and a half. That's kind of been my life for 10 years or so, and I'm seriously considering making some changes. I'm not going to change my career, but I'm going to change my approach to life. I think when you do lose someone that's close to you, it makes you realise that you really need to spend more time with people. I think I've become quite reclusive in the last few years, not deliberately, but it's just the way things have happened. Working from home, I've got my family at home, which I'm blessed with. But your community, your friends, all of this is really important, your family, your extended family. So, anyway, I'm prattling on. What I might do now is just take a few more little shots in these woods so you can see them, and I'll see you in the next video. But you all take care of yourself, alright? And I will see you all soon. And if I don't speak to you beforehand, have a very, very happy Halloween. Bye for now.